We've started. It is going to be interesting because it's Turtle Talks. Hello and welcome to another installment of Turtle Talks, and we've got him back. We've lured him back.
Oh, who? Who'd you get back?
You.
Oh, who's you?
No, 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 stop. You said you wouldn't do
This
this.
joke died. No, I didn't do anything. What did I have no idea what you're referring to. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Sorry for starting this off with a really cringy joke, but I am here. I
thought we showed you how to make good jokes last time with the wiki house.
No, I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest. And most of them weren't really puns, or at least puns as I'd classify them.
Yeah.
They were experiences.
Okay,
meant to be shared.
So, Cyber, how you been since your last Turtle Talk? Have you been changed?
Since my last Turtle Talk?
Yeah, since last
have
time
I been
on
changed? Right, well I had a burger that I'm pretty sure turned me into a lizard demon that could spit acidic, like, venom.
Ruben may have also had the same burger because he is not with us.
Maybe.
And maybe David also had the same burger, because he is also not with us.
No, David, I have no idea. David just vanished from the face of the earth. I asked him if he wanted to record a Sandman video today, and just no response.
In the last...
Not even an SOS.
Not even an SOS.
I was expecting like an SOS or like a warning pigeon, because he's known for that kind of thing. But nothing, not at all. He just went Bravo 6 going dog.
Ironic, because the most recent Turtle Talk that went up was me and him demanding you to do a Sandman video, and then the man vanishes.
Gone without a trace.
Gone
Missing
with the wind.
In crisis.
Gone
have I seen that? I haven't seen that either.
Gone baby gone.
Gone Goro? No. That's...
Go Digimon.
Go. That's game theory.
Go gadget penis.
Oh no! Oh, we're too early in the episode to be talking like that, turtle guy.
This is Turtle Talks. The rules.
Retract that extendable penis. The guy. Oh, the go gadget.
Hey, listen, this is Turtle Talks. Cyber, you don't need to worry about monetization or getting cancelled.
Oh, I know. I don't. Do you think I worry about monetization anyway? I let you on. Of course, I don't worry about monetization.
Oh wow, thanks.
But that was a you plural. That was the all inclusive. Don't worry.
Oh, you are okay.
Well, I'm joking. It's not that bad.
Did you just basically say you people?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Oh God, I'm doing that fucking thing again. Conversation, go!
No, I've said this before. I've said this. I've said it on recent streams. If I ever do make merch, one of the first things I ever want to do is just have a plain speech bubble, and all it says is "but." Because I say that all the time.
You do, but on Turtle Guy reviews, of which I hopefully should have one coming out very soon. I always go into It just, I don't know. It's like this weird default that I just fall into.
Ooh.
Do you think you do that? I know.
Well, I do it, but yeah, I do it without thinking, and I've been trying to think about it now. But because I'm trying to think about it, I end up saying it more.
There you go.
Also, apologies if you can hear things like the wind bristling. I am walking around my room because I don't want to sit down. So
why not?
There you go.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you do lose energy when you sit down, even from an acting perspective.
Yeah, do you? Oh, well, I guess that makes sense because you're like stationary.
I mentioned this in the. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last Turtle Talk or an upcoming one. I mentioned I was directing a show, and
yes.
Yes. So there was a chair. And on the script, it didn't really give any instructions what to do with the chair. So then one of the rehearsals we did, the actor sat down on the chair.
So you picked it up and threw it at someone.
We yeeted it! There was another show I didn't direct, but I stage managed, where there was a bit where the actor... I don't even know if it was in the script, but like the character would get angry and storm away. It eventually evolved into the actor would yeet the table. And it was like the big stunt. And also,
good old Monopoly board game time.
Yeah, but also it did, like, any of that kind of stuff, like jumps or things being thrown, we had to be so careful. Like, we were like, okay, clear this area, and we basically had to, like, right, you're aiming it for that wall.
Yeah, you need to memorize the exact angle and the exact velocity that you're moving your right arm while you ensure that your left arm is maintaining perfect balance.
Yeah.
You need to memorize it so it's the exact same every time you do it.
But yeah, anyway, going back to the original story, the actor then picked up a habit of, like, they kept sitting down. We're like, okay, you can only sit down once and get up once. You can't sit back down, because it really does zap your energy. Like, it's like anything. Like, you could be up for ages. Like, it could be, I don't know. You ever, like, work a job and you're up, like, you're on your feet and you're like, oh, good energy. Then you go for a break, you sit down, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah, that happened to me literally last time. I was working and I was, I don't know if I've ever said what I do for a living, so I'm going to say this vaguely vague. Basically, I was with different people every couple of minutes, and then by the time the second last person came in, I was like, cool, I'm literally full of energy this entire time. I had 3 coffees that day and a Red Bull, and I was like, yeah, this is perfect.
He's too powerful.
And I decided, yeah, I was shaking when they came in. I was frothing. It's like, hey, why don't you take a seat? And I tried to write, and then my hand just phased through the table because it was going so fast. But anyway, I did literally sit down just to take a box, and then literally as soon as I sat down, after a couple seconds, like I collapsed nearly. I didn't actually fall asleep because then I wouldn't have gotten paid.
I did, yeah, that does happen to me. I had a story in my head, but I can't remember.
The drive home was great then. That was also the drive home where I came up with a fantastic comment for the newest Turtle Talk that's gone up recently. This is okay, cool. It's a very quick story, so it's not going to take up an awful lot. But basically,
you told me this, and it inspired us to do this.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing this Turtle Talks if it wasn't for this story. I know I'm overhyping it like fuck. But why the fuck are you taking? What are you doing? Are you like taking a paper? Are you like taking out your files, your collection? You're gonna add this.
I have a notepad. No, I'm actually looking at
the end of this.
I'm actually looking at the next week's thumbnail.
Ah, yes, because that's this video. I like your style, Turtle Guy. I like your style. You're preparing ahead. You're writing the thumbnail before we fucking record.
I'm anyway, so annoyed because I could have made this the next Turtle Talks, but but I can't because I put a big number on the newest thumbnail.
Then why don't you just change it? Or pretend you don't know numbers! It's brilliant! No, sorry. But anyway, back to the story.
You continue with your story!
Back to the story while Turtle Guy learns how to count. I was driving when I was listening to the Turtle Talks hit audio series, which is, as you do, podcasts. I'm a good driver. Anyone can ask me this. And I am a decent driver. I never break the speed limit. I always leave on time or too early.
Did you get to that? Dude, you got to that one, didn't you?
Wait, what? Are you referring? I don't know what you're referring to, Turtle Guy, but basically what Turtle Guy is trying to say... I don't know. There was one time I was bringing everyone to a movie. Oh, I think you mentioned it on another podcast, maybe. But I
thought we mentioned it on the latest Turtle Talks. Or am I mixing it up?
Yeah, no, but I wasn't there, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So you mentioned with someone else. But basically, yeah, it was greatly exaggerated. I drove everyone to the cinema. I wanted to leave early. They said we were there an hour and a half. That is a great exaggeration. We were only there about an hour and 10 minutes early for the cinema. That is, it is still early, but it's better that way than the other way. But anyway, back to this story. I was listening I was listening to the Turtle Talks, and I came up with that comment, and I was like,
oh, you want to say the comment, or are we forcing them to go back to the video?
Go back to the video and look, but I will say the comment now for any of you that don't know. There was one point in the video where Turtle Guy said that he
actually wait, can we act it out?
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go.
Hold on, I'm getting... Oh, no.
I need to find something. Hang on.
I need to also find a...
I need to find what is good.
Okay. Okay, Turtle Talk. So what did you think of Black Adam, Cyber?
But more distant. But like from a big distance. I was gonna literally take my headphones off and throw them across the room, but then I realized I wouldn't be able to hear when you said it, so the timing wouldn't work.
Unprofessional.
Yeah, highly unprofessional. But it would have.
How'd you get out of the boot?
Yeah, and then I said the same way I stole the engine,
Referencing...
and I'm not giving any more context. No, not as a reference. This is not a reference. Shh, no one can know. No one can know. Welcome to the Boot Turtle guy. Anyway, basically, back to this goddamn story that I've been trying to tell for the last, what feels like 10 minutes.
Welcome to Cyber Prime tries to tell a story for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm getting fucking sidetracked every 5 seconds because I keep thinking of other shit. Okay, but basically, I was driving, I was listening to this podcast. I haven't made any progress. This is literally for the this podcast, but a different episode. I wasn't listening to myself talk in the future, but Turtle Guy listening to myself talking about myself, listening to myself in the future. Okay, anyway. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was driving the car and I was listening. I was like, yeah, cool. I need to write this comment. I know I'm going to forget about it because I have a really, really shitty memory sometimes. So I need to pull in. I need to do this. So I got to the crossroad and I looked left and right. No one was coming. Great, good job. Everything's fine. I went over. I pulled in. I made my comment. Everything's fine. I look up. I put down my phone. I indicate to leave. I look up. Someone in a high-vis reflector is sprinting towards my car from behind.
You described it like someone like the guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
It was like the guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's what it looked like, because all I could see was the reflections sprint, like, changing. I could see, like, the velocity of them moving really, really quickly, and they were getting alarmingly close to my car, so I just drove off, and it only hit me, like, 10 minutes later. I was like, huh, that guy was sprinting towards my car. So I really hope it was
the authorities.
Yeah, it could have been. I didn't do anything wrong. I literally indicated all the time I never break the speed limit, so they weren't doing. It wasn't anything that I had done.
Comment down below what crime Cyberprime did.
I do not do any crime. I do no such thing. Hey, I don't even drink, okay? So they wouldn't even be able to get me on that. But
well, you don't drink alcohol. You drink Monster, which some would say
No, I don't. No, I don't. I haven't had Monster in ages. I have
That's what an addict says.
No, I haven't. I've also given up Coca-Cola as well. I don't know if I've said this before to you in general. I've given up a lot of those things, and then I accidentally... Basically, my philosophy was that I needed to... Yeah, I gave up Coca-Cola because I just couldn't agree with me, and just every time I took it, I'd give it a couple seconds and ended up feeling like...
You were just there like... It's like, hey, you're making me all caffeine, and they're like,
no, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even the energy. It was just basically... Do you ever play Bowser's Inside Story? Well, anyone that does would kind of get this. I basically drink the Coke, and then it just does like the zoom in into my stomach, and then it's just like AI of the Coke are just beating the shit out of the AI in my intestines and all those little microbial fucks, and then it's like the Hudson Dam gets filled with brown food coloring and gets blown open. That's just what happens every time I have like Coke nowadays. So I need to stop. So I decided to stop that, and then I was like, "Yay, cool! I'm gonna stop taking caffeine drinks. This actually just, it works. Apart from coffee, you're never going to get me off coffee. I take like 3 of them a day, and I'm trained on how to make them. So never going to get rid of that. But
okay, so have you told your tale, or are you still on this kind of coffee-fueled ramble?
Well, I've told the thing, but I also did accidentally start drinking Red Bull. So that's...
How do you accidentally start drinking Red Bull?
I got a can, and I didn't exactly realize it was Red Bull, and then when I drank it, I was like, huh, this tastes funny. And then I look at it...
What confused you? Was you like, oh, what an innocent-looking can? Nothing...
Yeah, and then I looked at it, I thought it was a Perca-Cola. No, I thought it was a Perca-Cola. I was trying to get my goddamn Juggernog in case shit went south and zombies started spawning when the round changed. No, basically, I just got it and I didn't look at the logo, and I just seen tropical fruit. I was like, oh shit, nice, and I just grabbed that baby, and then I opened it and I went glug 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 glug, and then I was like, oh shit. No, well, I had one like years ago, and it was not good. It tasted like diesel.
I didn't have a Red Bull, but I got a free Boost. You ever have a Boost?
Oh, was that the Lucozade thing? No, it's not.
No,
it's
like discount Red Bull. Like knockoff Red Bull. They were giving them away in my college, and people were taking them. So they're giving away them for free. So there's like a big pallet full. People were taking them by the crate load. Or by the...
No, that happened in my college with the Lucozade alert thing. Like the new Lucozade.
Yeah.
There were like loads of them, so...
People were taking loads of them.
one of my roommates pretended to be setting up a clubs and society so we could take like a big ass tray, and he just brought the whole thing back to the apartment.
No.
So that was
I
fun.
will say I have escapaded on a similar thing. Like, we were doing a society thing, and they were handing out the... So, I am a member of the society, but I was just helping out at the... No, I was helping out... Well, okay, I wasn't helping out at the desk at the time. I helped out at the desk later. But I was standing at the desk at the right time when they were giving out the food vouchers. And I nabbed one.
Okay.
I got one. And I got myself an item of food for free, and every time I've described the item
Why
of
is it
food...
vague? Are you afraid of doxing it?
I'm not, no, because every time I mention the item of food, people just go like, ah, it was a wrap, but it was like a meatball wrap.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a different reaction to the rest of the people I've told, because anytime I was like, oh, it was
I've
a
never
wrap
had
with
it,
like
but it
meatballs in it.
I don't see why that's that bad. This is meat,
I don't know,
essentially.
yeah, it's just meat in a wrap, which is all wraps.
Yeah, like the only time that I get put off meat in a wrap is if it's alive and breathing. I don't think that's the kind of meat that I want.
You want this wrap special? I know you like alliteration, so you have to eat it.
What? That wasn't alliteration. What the fuck was that?
Rap.
Special are two... Oh, rat rap. Oh, is that technically alliteration? I think that's just assonance, what you did there. No.
You're
but either way.
assonance.
Ants. Oh my god, okay. But yeah, so... bum, 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 bum. No, that's Batman.
That's Batman on the bumpy road.
Batman going down a bumpy road, be like, oh man. Boom, boom, boom. His car hit a puddle.
Fucking puddle.
Yeah, but yeah. I went to a pub quiz recently, Turtle Guy, and I say recently, I mean 2 days ago. And
2
I
weeks
was going
ago.
with 2 days ago. Sorry, did I say 2 weeks? I don't know how to speak.
Well, technically, it might be 2 weeks ago, so you're not wrong.
Well, yeah, you never know.
Okay, you know what? Let's cover all bases. 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago.
Exactly on the exact celebration day of the day that I got 1 million subscribers. Obviously, that isn't true, unless it ends up weirdly coinciding with that random day. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, I went to this thing, and the whole way over, there was like 7 of us, and the people that knew me well kept on saying, "Oh, I really hope there's a Transformers round, because you're going to be useless if there's none." And then I was like, haha, thanks. And then the other half that didn't know me kept on saying, "Oh, you're really smart, you're going to carry this." And I was like, haha, thanks. And neither of them were entirely correct. But
were they incorrect?
Well, no, here's the thing. It literally went into so the
Transformers round.
No, there wasn't actually a Transformers round, but there was a special. There was a special round, like a special kind of, how do I describe this? A bonus round. But the way that they did it is that you had to guess, in this case it was a movie, but it could be an item, it could be a person, but every round at the end they would give you a less vague clue as to what it was. And the whole way over, we were joking about how they'd have to put Transformers stuff in it for me. And no joke, the first like hint was like, "This is a popular movie that came out in 1986," and my brain I turned to the person beside me and I was like, "The Transformers animated movie came out in 1986," and we put it down, and the guy came over. He was like, "Holy shit! Oh my god, that's such a good idea. It's such a great movie, but you're wrong." And then just left. It was so heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking.
So what was the answer?
I can't even remember. What was it? Oh god, I can't. Was it the Untouchables? No, it wasn't the Was it the Untouchables? No,
I just love the fact
can't remember.
that the guy comes up, he looks at it, and he's like, "Oh wow, that is like so wrong."
No joke. Yeah, no, but he said he liked it, so that made my day. Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of the most recent social outing that I have. That's my one social outing of the month. Time to go back into hiding in an attic.
And you're like, ooh.
Yep, that's me done. I don't need to see society again for another 3 weeks. Baby.
Was there any other good questions or no?
What is astrophobia the fear of?
Fear of
AST or
space.
A? No, it's not, because that's astro.
Fear of
Astrophobia
stars.
is the... No, it's the fear of... Not astroturf either. It's the fear of thunder and lightning. Or maybe it's just thunder. I can't remember, but thunder was definitely one of
Why?
them.
Okay, maybe I'm being rude. Why are all these phobias so vague?
Okay, no, here's the thing. We discovered this. Whoever came up with the name for fears were fucking... Like, they
Dicks?
knew what they were doing. They were dicks, because half of them
You know,
are actually...
do you know what the name for fear of long words are?
No, tell me. I know of it, though.
Hold on, I need to look it up.
Okay, while you're doing this, do you know what a palindrome is?
Tell me.
A palindrome, Turtle Guy, is basically a word that is the same if you read it forwards and backwards. And whatever evil motherfucker came up with the fear of that, the name of the fear is another palindrome. So if they try to say what they're scared of, they just get scared. It's amophobia.
The fear of long words is,
Yeah?
I'm gonna mispronounce it, Hippotromonstrossquipedalophobia. This 35-letter, 15-syllable word contains the root... I don't fucking know. Long word. It's also called sesquindalophobia.
Oh, they just...
Which is already a fucking... How do you pronounce I can't even...
let me look it
wait,
up,
hold
actually.
on.
Or send a screenshot of it, and then... But also another...
I don't have that technology. I have this.
What is it?
Hippopotamonstrosquipedaliophobia.
Wow, okay, yeah, no, I was gonna say, I was gonna act all, like, boasty and be like, hey, I could have done that. No,
Hold on!
There's no way in hell that I would be able to do that.
I found the holy grail. How to pronounce... Oh, I found a whole bunch of videos. Do you want to know how to pronounce tuna?
Are you sure you can play these?
Who's going to sue me for just the word? Fine, screw it. Okay, you know what? Tuna. That's how you pronounce tuna. Theo. That's how you pronounce Theo. Ashton Kutcher. Sigourney Weaver.
Here's another fear that isn't like what dickhead named it one, but it's just one I always found interesting. Anatideophobia is the irrational fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck or a goose is always watching you. I like that fear. I think that's a pretty wholesome fear. I'm going to look up some more fears. I don't know why we're going down this rabbit hole.
I don't know. Yeah. I was going to suggest one, but you can immediately tell me to not do it because it's sometimes risky. Do you want to hear about a Florida man? Or no?
Oh, there was some real cool one, actually. There was someone that I can't remember where I seen this. It was probably on Snapchat, because I've gotten in a bad habit of when I can't sleep, I just go down, like, Snapchat rabbit holes that always end up in either psychology facts or sex facts. There's, like, no in-between.
Oh my god. Florida man goes water wakeboarding in flooded street during hurricane. I would also like to say that I'm not making fun of anyone in Florida because of the hurricane.
No.
Thumbs up.
Oh god, yeah, there was a hurricane. Shit.
There was a hurricane. But I did find some funny Florida men.
There is a Florida man Reddit. But I don't know if this is a good idea, actually, because there is a lot of shit going on in Florida right now, and they do not deserve to be berated. Although, we would just be referencing the very specific people.
Yes.
But everyone go and support everything happening in Florida.
No one was hurt at this, but Florida man accused of putting on helmet, charging into 9-year-old at football practice.
What? You said no one got hurt. He just trampled a 9-year-old.
The child was fine!
Okay, well I hope so. The only one that I like thinking of is Florida man kidnaps a scientist to try and make his dog immortal. That's like the one that I kind of
same,
like...
though?
Oh god, it'd be touch and go.
Okay, here's a good one.
Like the end of The Last of Us
saves mother from flooded house during Hurricane Ian.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
That's good. Yeah, cool.
Not all
That's a
doom and
nice
gloom.
place to end it. Yeah, that's a nice place to end it.
Cyber just is like immediately, Turtle Guy, you've gone too far. I'm taking the reins.
No, this isn't my series, so I technically don't have the authority. The Cyber Prime authoritarian power does not apply here. The CPAP. CPAP is already something, I think.
Okay.
I hope that's not bad. Anyway, moving on.
Wait, can I have a little one? Can I have just one more? I swear it's not a bad one.
Florida man. What's the height of the Florida man?
Florida man accused of pointing laser at sheriff's office helicopter.
They can be really dangerous. There's like there's a lot of like things of like streamers just on stream, and then they have like a heart attack when someone like puts their like laser through their window. It's terrifying,
Shit.
and that's why you'll never see me in front of my window, because I boarded
What
them
if
all
I
up.
do it?
You're
The minute
not
I
going
get
to
a
do it.
car, I'm gonna be a public menace.
You're just gonna drive around with a laser on the top, and you're just like
Don't
firing
tempt me.
it.
Don't
You're
tempt
just
me.
an inconvenience. It's not like an actual problem. It's just
They
like, oh,
call
fuck, there's
me
Turtle Guy
the
again.
inconvener.
If you
Okay.
had Spider-Man powers, what would be the first thing you'd do with them?
Jump off a building.
Why? What?
Because that's what he does in the movie. He jumps out of the building and then he goes swinging and then he's like, "Come on, Mary
yeah, I
Jane."
was gonna say, you didn't specify the swinging thing. I thought you were just gonna cyberpunk your ass off the top of a roof and then just hope that your knees take the fucking crash. Okay.
Take me away, wind.
You just float away.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm trying to think. Do we want to go deeper? Where do you want to go? We're on a bypass of
Where
conversation.
do I want to go?
We could
We're
take
standing
the
at the
right
roads
turn,
not
we could
taken. So this is going to be a Mandela effect in our life, Turtle Guy. Whatever way we choose to direct the conversation now will inadvertently direct the courses
You know what?
of our entire lives.
Fanfare.
Oh god, hang on. Wait, give me a second. I can do this. Oh, fuck, why is it the other way around? Shit. Hang on. Nearly hit my computer. Let's try this one. Thank you for coming to the Turtle
Rescue?
Talks church. No, hang on. Let me get one more thing.
Church.
Let me try and do
you
this.
alone.
It's like a car.
I've done this before because I've left David alone twice, and I think that is in the next.
I didn't even realize I was alone. You said fanfare, and I started running around my room. Yeah, you said fanfare, and then I was running around my room trying to find something that could provide a fanfare, and then I found my keyboard. Okay. Let me try something else. You keep talking while we're doing this.
I don't know what to. I had to rush off to do tech support, Turtle Guy. Oh, magic. Oh! Okay, you know what? I have a plan. It's kind of like the riffs we did. I'm going to maybe... Okay, it's kind of like an improv thing. You can join in verbally if you want, but let's say
Holy shit, this is not gonna work with the lag on the internet if you're doing what I think you're gonna do.
I don't think so. I'll say a story and then you provide sound effects.
Oh, okay. This could take a couple seconds for me to get the right instrument, but go for it.
So we meet Jim, and he is walking through a path.
Okay. Let's see what this one does.
He's just walking along, and he hears, there's some nice background music. I want sound effects. Okay, he's walking along.
Sorry, sound effects. Hang on, I can do this. Hang on. Give me a minute.
He's just having a stroll, he heard some music that wasn't really relevant to his situation. So, what was that? What was his name? Jim.
He's on the beach.
He's on the beach. I thought that was rain.
He's on the beach.
He's on the beach now. He's like, on the beach, the wave, the tide. He sits down, maybe. He's looking around, and then he hears birds.
Birds.
Good birds.
Lots of birds. There's so many birds.
Maybe too many birds. Not very
Okay,
loud
come on, tell me the
birds.
story.
Oh, a phone rings! Definitely not a mobile phone, so it's like a payphone. And he goes up and he tries to answer it.
Okay, and what happens next? Tell me.
He answers the phone! And a helicopter appears! And it's the Navy SEALs! They're coming down, they're dropping in, they're like, hey, we need you!
Okay.
We need you! And they take him away in the helicopter.
Hang on, give me a second. I couldn't get off the helicopter.
Hello,
Wait,
the helicopter ran out of gas.
It won't let me. Oh shit! Wait, get
The helicopter is glitching.
Not birds. Wait, that's just a piano. Hang on, give me a second.
I don't know.
No, it's
the helicopter is ringing, and he answers the phone in the helicopter. And the helicopter is going again. There's a tractor, maybe?
That's an applause.
Okay.
Oh god, this is horrifying. Keep on going.
There's gunfire in the helicopter.
Where was this when the helicopters came?
There's a saboteur. He was double-crossed. Then takes gunfire, and the pilot is down. They are crashing. There's more gunfire. He plops in the ocean, I guess. He wakes up, he's on a field, he's on the gym. Jim's on the gym. He hears the drums. It's a beat. It gets closer and closer. It looks like a high-vis jacket. It's the high-vis man chasing him, and he runs.
Side effects. Shit. Hang on. Oh god. I've run out of something. Fuck. What does this do? Hang on. Blah.
Jim starts going all psychedelic, I guess.
Right, come on, Turtle Guy, come over the conversation while I try and fix my fucking goddamn keyboard, because I just turned it on to sound effects only and I can't get it back.
So I broke Cyber's keyboard. That was fun. That was a nice little improv game. Okay, we now interrupt Turtle Talks to give you I Can Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight.
I can actually play that on my actual drum kit that's nearby, but I need to fix my goddamn...
It's Cyber's episodes of Turtle Talks come somewhat musical. Oh. Well, Jim's dead. It's his funeral. It's a happy funeral. The person playing the piano at Jim's funeral is somewhat drunk, maybe.
Did you miss that? If David was here, he would have gone that. Do you want it again?
No, what?
Wait, shit. Wait, fuck, hang on.
Oh, God save the king! Because he didn't save the queen!
Yeah, they have to change the name of that! I never thought about that before!
They have to change one word!
Yeah, but it's still an entire song. Do they have to copyright two versions of the same thing but just swap out the names?
They probably already have it in the bag!
What if they have... Oh, wait, no, hang on, never mind. That's a stupid thing.
If they have a gender neutral... That's gonna take some
No,
doing.
that doesn't... No, but does that change... Wait, hang on. Does gender change the... Could the queen have woke up one morning and just said she wanted to be king?
Maybe.
I think that should be possible. But,
yeah,
really
think,
Turtle Guy, this is a fucking weird ass... I don't mean that queen specifically, but I'm sure like it would technically be possible. But this is a weird ass Turtle Talk. So we went from talking about me being chased to
and then
me...
Jim got chased.
And then Jim, who the fuck Jim is? Then we were talking about music, and hang on, there's got to be something. Hang on, there's something.
No, continue your point. Quit getting distracted.
No.
Stay on task. If only I had my tin whistle here.
Fuck! Okay, no, sorry. No, okay, sorry. That was. Paul, I'm gonna leave the keyboard
out of
now.
context clip fucking ever. Oh,
You should
make a
make
YouTube
clips. You should do that for Turtle Talks.
I meant one because David meant a Law and Order
Yeah,
one
I've
that I
seen that, the Law
basically
and Order.
stole, and it did so well. I've been trying to do ones, but I'm just like.
I did them for my channel, and I just never went back to them. I don't know why. I need to do more of them because they were fun to make. They weren't actually that difficult.
I'm dying here waiting for the continuation of the Minecraft thingy.
I think that's a great idea, but I think and I'm looking forward to doing that. But I think I need a bigger audience for that to actually flourish.
Oh, okay. Fuck me then.
No, I'll do the next one. Don't worry. I'll do a sequel. I will do the 7th episode? Question mark. I think it's the 7th episode. I don't know. I will do it. You know what? Maybe I'll do that before I stream because it does not take that long.
Well, I mean, I will confess
asked.
we have eaten into your stream time quite a bit.
I don't mind. This is a fun thing. This is a fun episode.
It is fun. It's intriguing. I'm glad you like it.
We're not learning as much as we did in the newest episode that just came out about the Netflix socioeconomic discourse in that episode.
Yeah, we got, again, like I was saying, we got super deep on that one, and I thought,
it is a cool thing. I actually do like that.
You
and
watched
I watched the first episode of that Dahmer show.
And you had a
really
note
well
first.
filmed. Really, really well filmed. But I thought, because I just assumed humanity was evil, that the police found that guy and brought him back and then just left. They don't. They actually go back with him and they don't bring him into the room. It's when they go and arrest. It's how they discovered that he is a serial killer. But he waits out in the room. He just brings the police there to show them where to arrest. So it's not actually... I thought it was them not believing him and just bringing him back.
Ooh.
But that's actually not what happens. It's actually them arresting him. He brings the police to the room, and then they just arrest him. And his way of trying to get them to stop looking is by telling him that every single place in his house is filled with gay stuff. That is a quotation. He said, "Oh, don't look at that. That's gay stuff." That is legitimately a quote. But yeah, it was really well built tension.
Did you watch the whole series or just the first episode?
No, only the first episode. I need to watch more. I do actually want to watch more.
Okay.
Because I have a weird thing for those like real stories just told in a cinematic narrative. Like Dope Sick's really good.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl, fantastic. One of my favorite shows. Completely forgot about that though. So I never couldn't get into Staircase. I tried to watch Staircase, but I just couldn't. It didn't really get me.
You tried watching a Staircase. Then it started
really
watching
boring.
you.
Yeah, it just became a Lovecraftian horror where every step had eyes.
You're making everything into a Lovecraftian horror. Should I be worried?
Yeah, it's fine. No one's going to understand what other things I'm turning into Lovecraftian horrors, but just know behind the scenes.
Well, speaking of turning things into other things, did you hear about the mean one?
What is the mean one?
The mean one is another. So
Mr. Grinch?
Yes, actually. So you've heard of...
really?
Okay, let me explain. You've heard of the Winnie the Pooh,
movie,
Blood and Honey.
Oh, fuck me. It's actually one of them, really?
Yeah, so it's the Grinch story retooled into a slasher horror movie. And it will be coming out this December.
Is it made by the same people?
No.
That is really weird. I didn't even realize the Grinch was in public domain.
I don't know if he is. Maybe.
Maybe he's just called the Grunch.
Yeah, public
maybe
domain
they're just gonna use
is
Krampus, maybe. I don't know.
No, it is very clearly the Grinch.
Do all of the humans have like the nose and the ears shit going on?
No, it's just a regular human. I don't want to click into. I don't want to. Also, speaking of weird Christmas films, did you see? Oh, what's it called? It has David Harbour.
Oh, that is. I know what that is. I haven't watched it, but I know of it. It's Mean Santa or something, or the Naughty List. I didn't watch the trailer, but it just keeps on giving me the impression of like a Rambo Santa. So that when he's delivering presents, he's just dropping bombs at the same time, which wouldn't be good, to be honest. Unless they're bombs of presents, where they explode into more Christmas cheer.
Yeah, it's kind of just like I'm not gonna give away what I saw in the trailer, but yeah, it's David Harbour Santa. I'm still trying to find the name of it. Here we go.
Yeah, it keeps popping up, and the one time you're going to look for it, it's not going to be there. It literally pops up in my recommended all the time.
Violent Night.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Violet night.
I will. I'm gonna say this on a recording so that I remember to do it. I think we should not do a ranking, so to speak, but like just go through all the actors who have played Santa. Would be an interesting
going to be
video.
one of the longest lists that you've ever made.
You think?
Do you know of the fact that there is an entire channel on the TV right now dedicated to like semi-underpass
every
Christmas
single
movies?
one.
Well, you're gonna brand it. You're gonna brand it, Turtle Guy. That's not a good thing. You're gonna undersell the video, unless you want to make it a series. It's gonna air on your channel for the rest of the fucking time because there's so many goddamn Christmas movies.
Yeah, but like some of the big ones, you know, your Tim Allen, your originals.
Oh, so you're elitist. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Whoever was in Miracle on 50th that street.
34th Street?
Yeah.
For a brief second, I was thinking, "Oh, you idiot! It's Elm Street," and then I was like, "No, wait, that's a different kind of thing." It's no, yeah, it's I think it's 34th
same guy
Street.
from Jurassic Park, and I know if David's listening to this, he's punching the screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's something Attenborough guy.
Yeah. Already there's some interesting ones. Again,
like
I'll save it for
Did Jack Black play Santa, or am I imagining that?
Not on my list. We have Bryan Cranston.
Your nice list. I don't know. Turtle Guy, what you're gonna do now is what you do usually. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy
what
shit,
am I going to do now?
You're gonna list the names of loads of actors, and I'm just gonna sit here for the next 10 minutes being like, yep.
Oh yeah,
cool.
so you don't know Bryan Cranston.
No
Good to know.
Okay, I know him now. I didn't know his name normally.
Paul Giamatti.
Fuck you. I know what you're doing. You're gonna try and get them ones that I definitely don't know.
Yeah, you know this guy, Tom Hanks? You know Tom Hanks?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna name this guy. You probably don't know. He was in a game, Bill Nighy. You probably never heard of him.
Oh. Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
Mind if I side trip the conversation ever so
briefly? He was in Destiny, wasn't he?
He was in Destiny, baby!
Yeah. That's why I mentioned him! No, you don't know actors, do you, bitch?
Turtle... Whoa, look, I know I'm Cyber Prime and the running gag here is to get aggressive and shit on me. But come on, man, don't do it in my presence,
You tried shitting on me, never shit on the host of Turtle Guy! The Turtle Guy...
The host of Turtle Talks, just had a stroke, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
so
second time this week.
Here, I'll be taking over from now on.
No.
Welcome back to Turtle Talks Prime. Here we have deluxe content and special effects, such as 3D imagery, which you can't see because this is an audio series. But it's there. That's why you're paying extra.
Playing extra. Get the fuck off my channel.
Hey, okay, look, all I'll say is if you tell me to go, I'll never come back. I'll be like that one character when they tell you to leave, like a children's movie where they fucking run away and never to see it again.
Holiday movies, what's your thoughts on The Addams Family?
Never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Nope,
again, hopefully I'll save this for a future special, or maybe this will become the special.
Really? We didn't do anything remotely scary. Maybe the guy in the house is
running towards... one soundbite.
No, just all you have to do is just put in a load of spooky music over every time I tried to tell that fucking high-vis story, and just hype it up as something really scary. But there's no payoff. I have no idea who it was. For all I know, it could have been the guy that David met in the bathroom. I don't know. I only seen high-vis on the upper half. So maybe the guy from David's story ran from the bathroom into the woods.
Down. Like, has Hoover been chased down by someone recently? Is someone trying to get in contact with me?
I don't know, but I'd like to think maybe the guy with the no pants just ran out into the woods and then he was never seen again until I was driving by and he got a
high-vis jacket. He was like, no, you had the Turtle Talks on speaker and he heard it.
I did.
He was like, that's me.
I need to get him. Hey, buddy, it's me.
That's
Oh
me!
god, that's the
That's why
running
he was
canon.
running! Because even to
Yeah.
add to your story again, then that man could have been in grave danger,
Oh
dying,
god, okay,
or
don't see that. I could be really. Oh god, I feel really bad now.
shit, I broke Cyber. Happy
I'm
streaming,
not
buddy.
broken. I'm just. Oh, oh god, yeah, I have to stream right after this.
Yeah,
Well, it's part of the territory.
part of the
Wait, why
crew,
did you just
part of
turn
the
into a
ship.
kettle? What? Why did you just go into shh?
I am a kettle.
No, what? Okay, well,
All right, you know
congratulations.
what?
I'm glad you're
I don't know.
able to come out.
I wanna start. I don't know, cause I'm not forcing the deep, but I don't know. I like it when we get deep on
Deep
Turtle
thoughts
Talks.
with the deep. I don't mind getting deep, but it's just.
I don't mind getting deep, but I
what
fear
way do
the
you wanna
little
get deep?
warm up.
How deep do you want us to get?
I
How
fear
deep
the
can
little.
you
Oh
take it?
god! I fear the little warm up we did, the little preamble before this,
No,
kind of
but
might
that
have
won't
set
affect
us on the
anything.
wrong road, and
No, it
we
won't
only
affect
have
that. You can
15
start
minutes
talking
left
deep.
until it's an hour.
You can start talking deep right now. I will give it to you deep, turtle guy. You can just, as long as you're able to take it, I can talk it. Okay.
Oh,
My
I
mouth
can.
will be doing everything that it needs to make sure that you feel it deep.
Can I talk? Okay, I don't know. I'm just
Sorry.
more in the giddy humor now, and I don't know.
No, sorry, but real quick, I just want to make a point that ever since I started appearing on the Turtle Guy channel, I've started making more innuendos. I think it's an infection. I think when I come here, then I start to feel more like Turtle Guy. It's a
An
weird
infection.
thing. Anyway.
An infection.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta cut it out of you.
We're gonna get it out. You're gonna take with leeches. You're gonna suck out the horniness, or whatever the fucking
We gotta
innuendos.
suck out the horny.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Do you want to
Carry
discuss? Can I bring up the microwave story? Or
The
no?
microwave story.
10 microwaves.
Oh right, okay. There's a lot of details I could do in this story. Actually, no, hang on, that could dox me. Wait,
Okay, no microwaves.
But okay, seeing that we're coming up to Halloween, I have a Halloween-related story that could substitute for this. And if this
Okay.
goes up after Halloween or before Halloween, then I apologize, viewers, but you're fucking stuck with
Well,
it.
I mean,
So this is also semi-related to a microwave as well. So this is my logic, okay? I was gonna save this. I was gonna save this for a okay, it's not a microwave, it's a toaster. But I have another microwave story that is also related to Halloween, weirdly enough. But I'm gonna save that for another thing that I'm gonna be doing if there's a Halloween. There's not gonna be a Halloween special for that, but we'll see.
Well,
Hopefully, depending on when they start.
Okay, you know
depending
what?
on when they start going up.
Can I start with my microwave story to
Yes, and then I
okay?
will go with my toaster one. Or maybe
Okay.
no, I'll just tell the normal one. Never
This
mind.
is just a little one. So when I was a kid, I was real fan. Okay. So short version: little baby turtle guy figured out. Oh, I know how to operate the microwave now. And I'm like, ooh, I want some hot food. So I get some gummy like sweets, and I put them on a plate.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh, I've seen them work the oven, and this is a micro oven. So I wrap them bad boys in tinfoil. Slap him in the microwave, have a gander at it, because that's definitely what you do. They went on fire! They didn't burn! And I was like, oh, fire, they're done!
Perfectly roasted, flame charred.
And I mentioned this, and the parent is like, you idiot! Don't put metal in the microwave!
I'd like to think that you just went up to your parent and you were just holding like a soggy cold gummy bear in one arm and then the other one just a burning thing of tinfoil and you were like, I made you dinner and then you just handed them the fucking burning fireball. My other story... Sorry, okay. Oh, I'm too away from my keyboard, but I won't do it. Anyway.
Okay.
My story also relates to fire. So I'm going to fuck it. I was saving this for another type of series that I'm hoping to hopefully get up very soon. But I'll do it on the Turtle Talks. This is gonna be a Turtle Talks exclusive. It was Halloween last year. I was with my roommates up in the college and or university, whatever way you take it if you're nasty. But anyway, one of my roommates was like, hey, why don't we make a jack-o'-lantern? I was like, hell yeah, I want to do that. That's great. I want to, come on, go. Then we went and bought a pumpkin, then we left it there the next day. And then when we went in later that night, we were like, hang on. where's the pumpkin gone? Because
Oh, no.
the table where the pumpkin was supposed to be was suspiciously pumpkinless, and no one said anything. We put it into the group chat, no one admitted to it, and then a couple minutes later, one of the roommates, the roommate who suggested the idea in the first place, came
They
back in
fucked
with a fully carved out pumpkin with a fucking kindling in it. He ripped up like cardboard boxes and paper and shoved it all in. He's like, "Hey, I made a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern thing." He's like, "Oh shit, that's cool, great. Now what do we do?" And he said, "Oh, well, we just light it." I was like, "Yeah, cool, that makes sense."
Oh, God.
And I expected it to be, as you know, lit outdoors. Because when you're living in an apartment, lighting something on fire with smoke is not necessarily the smartest thing to be doing. So basically, he just opened up the lid and then just took out a lighter, and just as the flame was approaching the pumpkin, I was like, "Hang on. Something isn't quite right here about this situation, and I don't think it's. I think we should probably be doing this outside." And I said that to him, and he was like, "No, it's fine." And then he just lit it on fire. Entire room went up in smoke. Smoke literally went fucking everywhere. It came out of his eyes like a fucking horror movie. And we were like, we started. It was like Transformers, and the Transformers 1, the movie, the old one. The way Prowl died, smoke came out of his lips and eyes. It is exactly that. But we started running around frantically because we didn't know what to do. We were trying to figure out how the fuck do we get the smoke out of the room and not let the fire extinguisher and the fire alarm go off. So we opened all the windows, we opened all the doors, and then we started blowing it with our mouths to try and get it towards the fucking window. Didn't work. So then Cyber had a brainwave. I will admit, this isn't one of my best moments. This is one of the only times in history where I feel like I had a formative moment of my being that I will never forget, of me being an actual idiot. And what that moment was that I decided, hey, the smoke's coming out and we needed to go somewhere else. Why don't we use the Hoover and suck up the smoke? It's a perfect idea. This is okay. I was panicked, so obviously, in hindsight, this makes no fucking sense. But in the time, everyone agreed, and we were like, "Yeah, shit, this makes total sense." So I got the Hoover bad boy. I turned it on, like, vroom, vroom.
You
I fucking
grabbed
Hoover,
it.
and then I shoved it into the jack-o'-lantern. Turned on the suction. The flame exploded. The fire went way more, like the actual pumpkin caught on fire. So we didn't know what the fuck to do then. I started screaming because I didn't know what to do. So I took the Hoover out. I was like, "Oh shit, that didn't help at all." So then I turned off the Hoover and refrained from helping. I stood and just watched as the fire engulfed the pumpkin, and we had to get like a big water filter and just start throwing it on it. So when we got the flames out, but then the water was soaked, and then we realized, wait, the smoke's still fucking coming. So we ran over to the fucking like air thing that pulls out the air over the oven or over the
fan!
The fan! We went to the fan and we took turns for the next hour holding it. Well, it was probably like half an hour, holding the pumpkin directly up into the fan so it wouldn't get anywhere near the smoke detector. And then as soon as it was done, we kept that fucker in our room till Christmas. That jack-o'-lantern didn't leave. It smelled like absolute shit, but it stayed there. And it became like a friend. I think we called it Greg. And it just went in the bin at Christmas. It was very unceremonious because it kind of fell apart.
Oh, no funeral for Greg!
No, we had more of a send-off for the fucking shopping trolley that we took in, because we all gathered around and watched it and walked into the elevator. But with Greg, I woke up one morning and it turned out one of my other roommates. I was like, "Oh, where's Greg?" And then someone, "Yeah, I just put it in the bin." And I just looked into the bin, it was just Greg, just in pieces, just in the bottom of a trash can. So yeah.
Greg, gone, but not forgotten.
Yeah, well, I almost forgot his name, so that's how close it is. But yeah, Greg up there, he put on quite a show, and I nearly burned the entire fucking room down. But yeah, that's a fun fact. Not to dox anyone, but that same roommate is as recent. This is a recent event. I don't know if I should say this.
Roommate
Okay.
Hoover? Probably not.
No, the roommate is not Hoover. But this roommate is currently in another country, and they have been banned from the accommodation where they are because. Look, I don't understand this, but somehow popcorn caught fire and burned down their apartment from the bathroom.
They're very attached
From the
to
bathroom! They had popcorn in the bathroom and it caught fire. I don't know how that happens, but that is all they are now, they have a lot of expenses to pay.
There's a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah. But they're getting on great though. They're having the time of their lives over there, so it's working out well.
Did I ever tell you about, it was similar to Halloween, we tried doing the same thing. We've done various fireworks and bangers that very legally, but skipping over that very quickly so as to not get arrested. You know the lanterns?
Oh yeah.
So I have two stories actually. So number one's the lantern. Number two, I think we tried setting off a firework or something, or we did something. Basically, my sibling set one of my Lego men on fire due to experimentation, but the lantern, very much their idea.
It's like Toy Story 1 shit.
Yeah, but anyway, the amount of Lego men I have lost because of them. Because we tried putting one on a kite, and it worked, and then it got lost. But anyway, because we're coming so close to time...
oh man, imagine being that Lego man, just like, they just got flown off on a magical adventure and they never got to return home.
They are now just in some fucking field.
Yeah, they've been going on a Lord of the Rings adventure, trying to trek across the wilderness back home.
Oh,
but they're
God.
never gonna make
Anyway, so, because we are tight on time, Sky Lantern, you know, meta paper, fire,
Skylanders, yeah.
Lantern. Anyway, so I'm pretty certain I said this on
lantern. If that was subtitles, that would have just been lantern, full stop. That was like, no, your voice did not lead to anymore.
Anyway, so, me and my brother, we both saved up money because we saw it in a shop once and we're like, okay, if we combined our funds, of which we did, we went into the shop, we bought it, and the person was like, oh, do you want me to tell you have you ever done this before? And I was about to say no, and then my brother interjects, yeah, I know how to do this, and I'm like, no, you fucking don't. And then we're on the way, like, we're getting out of there, and he's like, yeah, I mean, we can figure this out, I didn't want to, you're talking too much, and I'm like, okay. Anyway,
this can only go well.
Yeah, it went on fire almost fucking instantly. So there was a big ass hole in it, and then I think we just burned it. We let all of it burn. We're just like, oh, you know what? Screw it. Sky Lantern now bonfire kit.
Did you give it a name by any chance?
No, I can't remember.
Not the Hindenburg 2, no.
We're just filling up with fucking methane.
It turns
That's
out you had
the
a blimp
wrong
in your
gas,
backyard.
isn't it?
You just had a full-on blimp in your backyard. But I appreciate how deep this conversation was. I'm glad we were able to talk about some deep
kind
stuff.
of like craziness.
Fire. It was just fire. That was the running gag of that one.
Fire.
So, you want
Fire and running from things.
Yeah, just have me in a car on fire, like goes, oh, it's in a car, it's on fire, and then have the fucking David's guy running after us in the background.
Oh, don't worry, I already have an idea of what I'm doing for the thumbnail.
Oh, I'm doing the commentary tracks thing where I'm saying it and then I'm making it known that I said it, so therefore it kind of has to become the thumbnail.
Nope.
I'm tapping my head to be like, wait, what? No, hang on. Equality.
You think you have power here?
You think that gives you power over me?
It does not. Yeah, but oh god, this thumbnail is gonna look amazing.
I hope so. And I can't wait for it to be the next episode of Turtle Talks. Episode beep! Because I can't remember the number. I think it's 6.
Neither can I!
Or it could be a non-numbered special. Like, we'll have to wait and see if this ends up being the only Halloween special. The vaguely Halloween special.
Hopefully not, because I think, I'm not going to say what I want to do for the Halloween special in fear we don't get to make it, but I want it to be a fun one.
We should do fancy dress, and then the viewers have to guess who we are.
Turtle guy, why are you naked?
We don't have to do anything because it's an audio thing. Hey, sorry.
The other quick thing I'll mention is, well, I wanted David, and we could have done that now, but the bitch didn't show up.
Nope. Wait, he didn't show up? You invited David?
Well, no, but I mean, like in general.
You were going to. I just realized we did this in the open. Holy shit! Hoover could have joined this.
But he didn't because he is also unwell. I poisoned him.
I know, that is
you poisoned
him! Oh my god. No, I didn't do anything. He bought that burger of his own free will.
Yeah, okay. You got 1 minute left. What do you want to do? What do you want to say to the people?
Oh, well, look, if I'm being a selfish content creator, I would be saying, hey, check me out on YouTube, but that's also Turtle Guy's job, because he's the host and he should be saying where to check for all of his guests. But he's not going to do that, so I'm just going to leave you one more story. And this story is one of the creepiest stories that I've ever heard, because this is going to be one of the
You really think
Halloween
you can do
special.
that in a minute?
So, oh, trust me, don't rush me, Turtle Guy. It's going to be, it's this. You
You
can't
have
rush
30
perfection.
seconds.
Turtle Guy, stop! You're rushing me. I need all the time I can tell for this story. Okay? So basically, wrap in, grab your blanket, grab your food, because this is a good one. So, a
15
family
seconds.
bought a house. Stop fucking rushing me! I'm gonna try my best. Okay? This family, they bought a house. You're fucking giggling, my guy.